Hey everybody, Jay Marino here. Welcome back. We're playing Armies of Exigo. Last mission of the Fallen campaign was bananas with those mine shafts, and hopefully this one will be different. Here we go. Mission 6, Teonia. 8 cycles later, Karen returns to the surface in pursuit of the first seal. He looks like he's on a soundstage because of the widescreen patch.
Your thought link is strong, Lord Karen. We see what you see. We are pleased by the fall of Maurador. The Council of Mages is already aware of the assault, Karen. Your nemesis, the mage Ulrich, rides at the fore of an army coming to meet you.
Let Ulrich come. It matters little.
You must reach the first seal before he arrives.
I shall. A single passage leads to the land of the Teonians. The country is surrounded by dangerous cliffs and precipices.
Waste no time, Lord Karen.
The Teonians know of our approach. They have destroyed the bridges into their lands.
Rebuild them.
The Princess Domina has sent reinforcements.
I have been expecting her gifts to arrive. She sends up weapons of power crafted by her fell priestesses. Living weapons. She knows how to win a war.
Okay, we got big tendrily monsters. Guide Karen to the beacon. Let's read this, because last time, if I hadn't read it, yeah, it told us something important. Teonia must be crossed in order to reach the first seal. Alright, that's simple enough. The last mission was like, you need flying units. That wouldn't have sunk in for me, I think, unless I did it. Avengers. 400 HP, 3 armor. Alright, so these are just like our frontline tanky units, something that we've needed for a while now. And they appear to be Dark Elf units.
Be warned, we are the guardians of the mountain. Only the faithful, those pious and stout of heart, may enter the land of the Teonians.
I will need
I shall not
Sure.
be beaten.
I guess maybe we could
Make
tank these
way.
with Karen. Can they be frozen? It doesn't appear like they're selectable, but
All shall kneel before me.
let's get into it.
Out of my way.
Attack and attack.
Weak shall perish.
If I can keep these little guys alive, that would be preferable. Can she not attack them? Oh, because she technically does a magic attack, I think. Karen is fine. Oh, so these are ranged. What? Why are they ranged? It says bash. Huh, okay, well that's weird. Not what I would have expected, to be honest, but that's fine. It is what it is. Alright, let's get going. We're deeply supply blocked and we don't have a base, so always my favorite way to start missions, which is with nothing.
None shall oppose me. Here
Anything?
we shall construct a base and rebuild that bridge. Be watchful of Teonians.
Sure. Okay, so let's go here.
What do you want from me?
Let's look around here. There is a timer
We
on this
shall
map.
prevail. Onward.
You may rebuild bridges by selecting a summoner and right-clicking on the ruin of a bridge.
I await your summons.
Okay, so we can only, in theory, get attacked from this bridge area. Maybe like this. Yeah, that should be fine.
One, as you desire.
I guess I could start repairing it immediately. I don't know how long it's going to take, though obviously we're supply blocked, so it makes more sense, I think, to
Your desire.
just ensure that we can get more summoners out and then worry about it later.
All shall kneel before me.
Okay, so unfortunately we have to wait for this. That's fun.
The upgrade is complete.
Anyway, we're going to have good coverage of... We should have decent coverage here.
As you desire.
What if we just...
This world will be mine.
What if we just did it?
dust and light. I will find their souls.
I shall not be.
Was that the matriarch that was doing that?
I loathe
Like, we
this
might as well...
world.
I just want to see how long it's going to take. Not that long. So maybe I shouldn't do this because we're going to get attacked and it might be a disaster, but... It's okay. It's alright.
Aegis One.
I have to wait for this dark fortress. What are you? What's happening here? I guess we can't... Can we not freeze air units? I'm not sure. What are these? White harpies. Look at their portrait. That's horrifying. Okay, this is done. Come on over here, and
This world will
as soon as this is done, I'm just gonna make a couple more summoners, and I'm gonna get out my basic tech. So we gotta get a hive and an incubator over here for lumber, and
Aegis One.
yep, not starting with anything is such a pain in the ass. Okay, and just stand on blight. There it is. Okay, hive. Chamber of the Avenger.
We will rout the dark creatures and send them back to hell whence they came.
Oh god, what have I done? Holy Avenger. Thanks, I hate it. I shouldn't have repaired the bridge. Okay, give me some skeletons. Okay, just make summoners, please. Not that many. I mean, that's what I get. I really shouldn't have done that, but I didn't know how long it would take, so I just figured I'll just do it, and it'll be fine. We lost our two powerful frontliners.
I prepare the way. Aegis One. We must summon your desire by.
Yeah, again, not having these buildings at the beginning is really, really irritating. Even having a cutscene that would, like, get them going would be really nice. Alright, I would rather get an incubator first, and then we can get the soul... Well, no, get the soul trap. Soul trap first always makes the most sense. Incubator's 150 gold.
I'm listening. I will need fresh graves.
Aegis One.
On over here. Control form. Again, the fact that there's a timer is kind of silly, but I guess it really depends on what, like, how much we have to push through to make anything happen here.
Aegis One. With haste.
All right.
The upgrade is complete.
Probably just want to maybe make a bunch of those Avengers and
I await your
and Hive
summons.
Spitters. That's my plan, at least.
As you desire.
Can't really afford another Deformer. That's okay.
As you desire.
So we just have to wait. That's all right. So just keep getting these workers. Go on gems. We're actually pretty good on lumber, so we're just going to put this guy on gold. Maybe get one extra on gold. And then we basically have to make an army pretty fast and go, but we don't have to worry about those assholes burrowing underground to get us. So that should make a big difference this time. But this is one where I really have no idea how much I'm expected to do and in what amount of time.
Aegis One. The building is complete.
Okay, let's get a second. I'm actually going to get a second on gems as well. Soul Trap is done. Incubator to get these upgrades will be really nice.
You call.
And let's get that Vengeance Hall because I want to start getting those Avengers. I don't really care about Void Walkers this time. I'm hitting tab and it doesn't let me go underground, so I think we're good there.
Your desire.
Let's get that Vile Cocoon as well. Upgrades, yes. Upgrades, upgrades. Okay, so we've got 5 on gold, which again is just, I think, just enough.
You call. As you desire.
And I think that's really, I mean, we want to wait for the Chamber of the Avenger, but maybe we want to move across this bridge and see what we can do.
What do you want from me?
Also really depends on if I should be making stuff to defend myself, or if this is supposed to be like a purely offensive mission. Here, you know what, Bone Archer? Go and look. We've got these skeletons. Go and scout it out for us. We could also make the mass number of the hive flyer guys. That was pretty solid. I think matriarchs for like consistent pushing for the skeletons seems really smart. If there was a second base up here, that would be incredible. So the timer, I assume, is when Ulrich arrives. Just make a run for it. All we're looking for here is what can we see? You two, just run. Okay, Orbs of Lightning. So we're going to want to go and snag that right away. That's an optional thing.
Our units are being attacked.
Okay, cool. Let's grab another summoner.
You call. The research is complete.
Chamber of the Avenger. And another hive. Hunter reflexes.
Ageless one, your desire.
Stone. It's F. I keep forgetting that.
Ageless one.
Okay, cool. And then I think that these nightmares can also attack air, so it seems like we're going to need a lot of anti-air.
You call.
I'm a little concerned that we're going to get attacked here pretty soon and it's going to completely roast us. We'll see. I'm focused on upgrades at this moment. I think that's the right choice.
Is complete.
And then, yeah, maybe getting a Sorrow Shrine as well. There's a lot of stuff that I want, but it's all quite pricey, for lack of a better word. Probably just have to zigzag up through here. So, in 24 minutes, I don't want to be too stressed. Let's save, though, because, again, I might be moving out here and I'm going to get roasted by these air units if I'm not very careful. So let's just be cognizant of that.
This world will be mine.
It's too bad I can't freeze these creepy bird things. Like, look at that. Oh, my God.
I shall not be beaten.
Watch, as soon as I stepped out of my base, now suddenly there's going to be just an ass ton of humans that come and attack my base. That's why I saved, though.
Cower before me. I will crush their bones.
These are freezable.
I await your summons.
Okay.
What do you
By the way, turn on Frost Shield. Permanent effect for the lightning damage.
All shall kneel before
Well, we'll give one to my hero. That makes sense, right?
This world will be mine. None shall
Okay, come on back down here, and then
Desire.
get some more summoners.
Is complete.
Make the Shrine of Sorrows, or Sorrow Shrine, rather, and we're going to be going mostly Dark Elves this time around. Let's get some of those Avengers.
Have enough gold.
They'll be a little beefier this time as we get our... Well, not these upgrades, but upgrades. I don't need any of these.
Your desire. Prepare the way. Call.
23 minutes. Let's just come back and sit on the blight, the corruption, to stay kind of topped up here. And getting maybe an extra matriarch would make me feel a lot better.
Prepare the way is complete.
Upgrades the hit points of the Avenger. That's obvious. Obvious thing.
Our units are being attacked.
Where?
I loathe this world. I must make
Fuck off.
haste.
You know that spawned out of nowhere, too, right?
This world will be mine. None shall oppose me.
Okay, let's save, because that thing, maybe it's bugged out and it's not going to ever actually land with units. That would be the
I
dream.
must make haste.
Ageless one.
So let's do this. Honestly, getting a 4th would make me feel better, too. And then I want to start getting improved meditation as soon as possible. I mean, we've got a lot of time. I don't want to panic here. It's just I want to get these upgrades as soon as possible. Increasing armor makes the most sense to me. That hopefully will stop drops unless they drop up here, but, you know, it is what it is. Whatever happens, it's going to happen. Okay, maybe I should have just picked one specific tech path to go instead of going, you know, hive-related stuff. I should have gone just Dark Elves. Let's get one more Matriarch as well. I don't have the option to increase the mana efficiency of my units. Okay, so this is done. I don't know if mana depletion is worth getting or not. Slowing effect. I mean, all of these things for the Nightmares also would be really good.
The building is complete.
There's so much that I want. I think we can stick with Hive Spitters because they're going to be 2/2, and then we got to get out of our base and see if we can make some progress. This should hopefully be able to shoot down an arc in like one volley if we're lucky.
All shall kneel before me.
All right, so I'm going to take this group and head back out, see if we can make some progress again, because that timer is ticking away. It's making me a little nervous. We're waiting for upgrades here. I wonder if we can get to +2. We're about to find out. Okay, good. It's just +1. I mean, that's not good, but it you know, it makes me confident that we don't have to...
Shadows.
You fuckheads. These things you need to, like, purposefully put in the front.
None shall be
I'd say I'm a little upset by this, but I can't be because this game fucking sucks sometimes. It really does. Just get in there and let's clean this base up with this group.
what?
What?
What do you
What a mess. Let's maybe run these down to my... Oh my god. Maybe we reload? I haven't been able to pay attention to anything here. Have I loaded? Yeah, I did make a save at some point, right? It wasn't that far back. So I guess let's, That was weird timing. That was very weird timing. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get both of those. I'm gonna get more matriarchs for more skeletons.
I loathe this world.
And, I guess that's that. Increasing the slowing effect here would be nice. So we know that red has like a full-on base, so I guess let's wait until we have a few more units. We have another Avenger coming up.
All shall kneel before me.
What a time to be alive. Okay, on the plus side, we only lost that one worker. It was lumber, which we don't really need that much of. So again, we're rushing out upgrades so that we can start slamming out more stuff later. I wonder if they will purposefully avoid any of your production structure. Or, I'm sorry, your static defense. So this area here, obviously, is the one in most danger. Let's do it like that. It's a lot, but, I mean, again, we have to go with everything we've got on these attacks. These Avengers are odd because, again, they're like tanks, but they don't sit in the front and actually tank stuff.
What would you have of me?
The research is complete.
Okay, we want to get mana drain for sure. Let's just wait for this round of upgrades, and then maybe we want to try to basically slam out units and do this all in one go near the end.
I bring the dark embrace.
The research is complete.
I shall douse the light.
All right, and then we can grab Frostbolt here momentarily, because that's pretty good, I think.
What do you want from me? We shall prevail.
Turn on Frost Shield. This hopefully will keep us relatively safe, and again, I was too aggressive moving out, apparently, the first time. Maybe it's just because I'm not as good with this faction, but I gotta say, like, this is noticeably... I think this is noticeably harder than any of the Empire campaigns that we've seen up until this point. Definitely. So most of the stuff that we want to make do cost gems, and I don't have that many gems. Let's kill these stupid things. I think we got hit with a double attack because the first one was unable to land. The big difference that I'm noticing here compared to the human campaign, though, is that there are... I think at least the big thing is that there's
Of me?
let's move up here and get in position.
I must make haste. Make way.
I'm listening.
This
Wait.
world will be mine.
Did they destroy the bridge again?
The researchers won.
Weird. When I don't understand. Okay, fine. Well, I forget what I was saying. Oh, the human base didn't have attacks getting dropped behind your mineral lines and stuff like that. It wasn't... I mean, that's kind of bullshit if you ask me. Let's get another nightmare. Let's get a few more summoners.
The research is complete.
Is there a reason that you're not going to return that, or... Alright. Sure. Now it's fixed. Maybe it was because I loaded a save, it like messed something up.
I shall not be beaten.
Okay, so now let's move on up here. And as I get more gems, I think we just want to get more Avengers.
You call. Ageless One, the upgrade is complete.
Let's save again. And these things, again, we want to, like, have clean up later. Okay, turn on mana burn for the guys in the back, by the way. Give me those skeletons. And in we go.
We shall prevail.
Meanwhile, at home, I'm going to make more hive spitters. And we know that some stuff might spawn here to stop us. Here he comes. It's a good freeze. Freeze him again. It's your only job, dude. Hey, you know, these hive stingers, they're doing what they need to do, which is to sit in the front and actually stop them from getting to my backline stuff. Bet there's another base here that we can take. Let's focus fire these. Ah, shit, that was stupid of me. Wonderful. Finish this up, and let's get a summoner up to the front so that we can take this base.
Your desire? The research is complete.
And then I'm also going to do this.
Our units are being attacked with haste.
question is, will I have enough time? Will I have enough time? We'll find out. And then let's get more matriarchs, because they clearly were working out for us, and they're not that heavy on golds, mostly just gems, which I do have. That bridge doesn't appear broken. It doesn't feel like I overkilled this or anything. Really doesn't feel like I overkilled this at all.
We move in the shadows.
All shall kneel before me.
Big thing too is I have resources, or I saved up my resources rather and got upgrades.
Destroy the nest of the snow harpies, lest they continue to trouble us.
Okay, let's do it. I think next step is we're going to get some flyers. So let's get their upgrades. I'm also going to queue up workers to send up here. Okay, well, sort of bad timing, but we're here and ready to kill these things. No. Maybe see if you can pull them. Please. Please.
None shall resist us.
Yes. Yes. Wow, losing a worker is not ideal.
All shall kneel before me.
Okay, so destroying that was big. Let's check over here real quick. 13 minutes.
They attack us. The building is complete.
I'm listening.
Okay, move on up here.
We do not have enough gold.
Yeah, this gold is going to be massively useful. Let's move on up, and I guess let's use these orbs on our... This one's got more health, so let's use it on him.
We shall prevail.
Okay, so those snow harpies are no longer attacking us. We have 13 minutes. Let's try to get this saturated, and then we can be able to get units up to the front much faster. Looks good. And these, I mean, if we get these queued up and this saturated quickly enough, they will pay for themselves for sure. Okay, all those are turned on.
Shall resist us. What would you have of me?
I loathe this land. All shall kneel before me.
All right, let's go and look. Let's also save again. I mean, now I'm sort of like overwriting my safety saves, and hopefully I have enough time. This is one where, like, once though you have enough.
Make way.
Will not pass. We will hunt you back to the depths of your dark realm. Brothers, destroy them. Vanquish the evil.
Out of my way.
Okay, there's lots of different ways to go.
None shall oppose me.
Let's freeze these.
I must make haste.
Keep these frozen. Again, I'm just going to keep these frozen. Let's remake our nightmares. Very nice. They're all dead. Perfect. Okay. I didn't know if those guys would have resurrection. I did not want those guys to be brought back over and over and over again. So that's why we did. That's why we did it that way. Hive spitters.
I shall douse the light. I will find their
And then let's get over here and kill these maulers. I don't know if I can afford the time to go through and like do all of these. kill all these ogres, but you never know what you're gonna get.
This world
Might be
will
nothing.
mine. Make way.
I mean, there's not enough time, I
None
think.
shall oppose me.
I also don't know, like, do we instantly lose when this timer is up? Like, what happens? Very unclear to me. I'm gonna get another Avenger as well. And we're gonna get supply blocked soon, so get some more summoners. Gotta remember to actually get back to those, though, and turn them into stone
I
form.
will need fresh
Oh, no.
I shall not be beaten.
Alright, fine. Alright, here we go. Cool, we caught these on their way to us.
We shall. What do you want from me?
What
This
would you
might be a
have of
mistake
me?
chasing these down.
This
That's in their base. It's because we got too close to their base, so they're gonna try to get to
I
us.
shall douse the light.
Back up.
We must summon more supply. Your desire?
Let's check up here as well. So this is the last base, but breaking through it seems like it's going to be no easy task. Let's also add lightning to this guy, I guess. There is nothing up here. We might be able to lure them to us to have to come up this ramp.
Is complete.
I could also do hive guards, but I don't have the gems.
You call.
Speaking of the gems, let's get these two on gems. So I can
None
see...
shall resist us. I will need fresh grace. Listening.
I can see the last base, right? So we have 8 minutes. That should be more than enough time. I don't feel like I have much siege weaponry. I guess the Avengers are supposed to be our siege units, which is why I'm building more of them. Do we only have one guy on gems here? No, we have 2 on gems. Okay, and now we have 2 on gems here. That should help quite a bit. It's really just waiting for the units to get up here. Tempting maybe to make more hive guards. I don't know. More hive spitters, just for the kind of the backline bulk of this army is going to be the hive spitters. I
await
do
your
like
summons.
these. Let's make sure they all have frost shield
What
on. Let's
would
make
you
sure these
have
all
of
have their
me?
abilities on. It's tough because, again, you need to kill stuff in order to get skeletons to clean up units. I'm just going to go ahead and queue up a ton of hive stingers. That's what they're called, stingers. You know what? I'm going to grab Curse Tree, and getting Curse Trees up here and drawing them into it seems like it would be really strong. Again, we have a little over 8 minutes, so we should be okay. All right, that's a normal night. Those special nights are a problem.
Our units are being attacked.
I wonder if knights count as small units, and I could bring my my workers up and kill their and like grab their knights. Wouldn't that be funny? I feel like my ghost ladies aren't draining mana. Maybe they're out of mana to do it? I have it on autocast, but they're just not doing it.
Douse the light.
Okay, give me my skeletons. Now we gotta break through this. Everybody just move in, except ghost ladies, tentacle ladies. There we go. Everybody really up here. Curse tree's done, but I don't need it anymore. That was kind of a spooky mission. I guess let's just walk there. It was a little spooky, but we did it. He's gonna make it, it's fine.
None shall oppose me. Out of my way.
Cool.
Lord Karen, you will be held accountable for your crimes. Do not think you are so clever, foul creature. Do not think you can escape me.
You know nothing. We are an unstoppable power.
You ever think about dropping those like on an enemy base or something? Let's look for an interlude. Let's look for an interlude. No interlude. We're going to the first seal next time. We're making our way. There's 5 missions left. It's a tough game. Well, there's 6 missions left, technically, because mission 7 still counts. This is a tough game. This campaign definitely is a step up from the last one, for sure. There are harder circumstances, you know, with the timer, or just like random enemies spawning from random locations, coming in with arcs or mine shafts and like dropping on your base rather than coming through the pathway that you'd expect them to take. That's the kind of stuff where I'm ready to reload. I'm happy to reload if that's what we've got to do. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.